Hey, how's everybody doing here? 11:35 in Chicago, the 20th of July, 7:20. Um, well, what do we got moving? What do we got moving here, man? Futures are trying to come back up SPY, right? We knocked it down here pretty good on the 2 hour. Now we're cooking a 3-1 inside. Um, Still under pressure here. So looking at the monthly, we triggered green again. All right, so we keep flipping around here. This thing's been green and red all month. All right, week is still stuck inside. So here you got a 2-1 inside your week to start the day today. Okay, so there's your SPY. That's where we are right now, trying to come back up on the 60s right now, kind of trading flat. All right. QQQ is another one here, kind of crapped out early in the day here on the move down, and then you get the back up on the 2 hour. So again, trading really flat here inside. Okay, so not showing us much of anything here. We still got heavy red on the quarter and on the inside month as well. All right, so starts the day with the new week with the inside one. All right, and green. All right, so and then diamonds just not great today. Just not great. All right, that's a day downer. All right, got down to 518.38. All right, looking on the magnitudes, our next move would be 515.91. We'll see about that. But trying to fight back here on the 2 hour, and she keeps flattening out here. So a lot of indecision here now on that when we talk about the sectors. It's really going to be, it's really like just like grabbing the right group and being in there. All right. So today, we got some differences here. We got XLC is moving up now. So this group has kind of come back to life again on your XLC. All right, so you're 3-2 up on the 2 hour with a good movement to the upside. All right, so XLC communication is hanging in there really, really nice. You're still inside. Get that month up, baby. Okay, so there's 2-1 inside still, right, with the new month coming here, but we still got 9 days after today. All right, so XLC, a little bit better today. I don't know if that thing can give you 2 days up, but we'll wait to see what happens there. A couple of ones here. Roblox moved up today, guys, and up a little bit over than 6% now, going up on 7% on the day here. Still not just going back into the chop that is we know is dangerous. But the first thing we talked about this morning, though, was this move to the downside, and we're trapped all inside of this right now. All right, so this is all basically a one when you go from here to here. Is this going to be enough to get the week out and start looking at this 58.62? And I think this is where we've already seen the exhaustion risk, right? You see it here. So we've seen it. We know what it's about. Now the question is, can it get enough force to get back up and start making that move that we're really looking for is that 63.20. All right, and they tried a couple times, and you can see what happened. They send them home packing, but you know what? It could happen. It could happen if this group stays hot. It just might, they might just have to bullhorn it and just go after it. All right, that could happen. All right, that could very easily happen. There's a nice day today, up 7%. All right, what's the group that's moving up more than anybody else today? China stocks, right? We talked about them on Friday. Um, I got Baba on the move, folks. All right, what did I do there? I typed in the wrong name. All right, Baba busts out here now with the day up after taking out all of this business, going to the sitting on the highs here. Next move up on our weekly is going to be 133.95. Is that possible? Yeah, it is possible. Is it going to happen soon? Probably not. And there's probably going to be some trying out before we get there. but I think this is really it's moving really, really nice right now. And we get the new month here in 9 days. So we'll see. But they're going to have down days. And those are days when you can buy it. Okay. Remember that. All right. So Baba, really, really nice day today. Billy Baru is up again now. So Billy with the day up here going after the 3 day, whatever it is. I guess it's just a 2 day pattern that it's trying to take out right now. So 1910, here you are at the inside week here, 3-1. All right. So we're looking to take the 3-2 up on the week. All right. And then we could trigger month. And then if we get month, we got some stuff really starting to move here. All right. We'll see. They're going to have to keep moving. JD, much better today. Look at JD with the gapper up, holding up to the highs. Get in there. I hope I've been talking about him for a week and a half. So it's nice to see that they actually show up and do what we say they do. All right. So JD's better, and then Baidu's up as well today. Baidu. So China's looking really good here. I like where Baidu is right here. Still in the chop, but you give me a 2-2 up and get me out of this mess, and then things could really start to go better. All right, that's Baidu. So we'll see what that one. Nice hammer on the day today. So China stocks are tied into the XLC Communications Group. So that's why you're getting a lift on that business. All right. CHTR, Charter Communications, trying to get a better day going on here as well. And then, the big guys, the two big guys that kind of run the show on this group is Meta. And Meta's got a nice hammer on the day, up $5.57. I don't see any big moves on Meta here because the Mag 7 is really still a mixed bag. But I will go through one that looks like it's maybe finally starting to get a little bit better. All right, so Meta and then Netflix. I just think Netflix just can't get it going on. Okay, not as many people sponsored back. Subscriptions are down. I just don't know what's going on with Netflix. It's right back into the 60s again after crapping out again. Now, to wait 3 days here, you might as well wait a month here. All right. Well, month will be over soon. I just don't know about Netflix right now. I don't see it. I don't see it. So they need more sports events on there. Football's coming, so you'll see some more action coming in there. All right, they will pay. They will pay to watch your football teams. That's for sure. All right. So, but as for right now, they didn't get no piece of this. They got no piece of this FIFA World Cup business. So things are kind of. So I don't know. Maybe down and out might be a good place to be if you're interested in wanting to buy it. And it is down, and it is that. All right, so that's our group today. That's number one here. Technology, it's having a day, but for the month, it is still sitting on the lows of the month. I mean, for the month right now on technology, we are down over 3%. So you're fighting, you're trying to get a couple 30s to go up and you're down 3% for the month. Don't go chasing that garbage because you're going to get run over. All right. And we see a couple things that moved here. Intel tried to get a rally going here, puked it out again. All right. So again, I mean, I'd say wait for the new month, and get a new bar, and then we'll see. But even in these next 9 days, I mean, there's going to be moves to the upside, and I mean, we're seeing it already right there in Intel. And then we look at the Crew V. Again, this thing popped up like crazy to the highs here, and then puked down, and now it's sitting back down. All right, Qs keep trying, but they're just chopping around. So no guidance. We got nothing. We got Micron inside day. And it's getting closer to taking up SNDK inside day. All right. I think the semiconductors are a little bit heavier right now. And then you look at and then you look at Oracle, who's just been beaten down, like totally, like beaten. All right. I mean, I can't talk enough about it. 3-2 down on the month, sitting on the lows of the year. Um, and again, if you buy it here, you're going to get triangled out. So don't be the first guy to the party. I'd wait for a 2-2 week reversal before I'd be trying to get into this thing. All right. I want to know that buyers are in there. And right now, there's spotty, like, I don't know what's going on there. That thing's just got creamed. All right. On that note, we go to cream. Trying to get it back together here again. This one I don't touch here right now either. Trying to go back up to these highs. You don't want to be buying them up here. Just sit tight with that. I think that Salesforce and IBM and that whole group, Oracle's in there, Snowflake, those Cloudflares right now, I wouldn't touch them. All right. Semis, not good. All right. So until we capitulate and quit these stupid little rallies that keep failing, these stupid little rallies that we get and die, it just postpones what needs to happen. All right. They just need to break. All right. You can break down and then we'll see what happens there. All right. So on that group, we'll leave that alone as well. Okay. Um, so a couple of things that I think looking forward, again, with 8 or 9 days to go here, actually 9. I'm really focusing on XLV. I think there's a trade here coming into the end of the month. All right. We're 2-2 down today. I'm buying some XLV down here. I'm buying some of these healthcare stocks lower here today. Um, they might take another day down tomorrow, but I just nibble small. But I think that most of these stocks are all 2 up on month. All right, and all right, so they've taken a chunk out of it for sure. But guess what? She's still hanging in there, and she's still green. All right, and it's tough being green. Let me tell you. All right, so XLV, and then here's some of the ones that are kind of struggling to get back. Lily's got a 2-1-1 now, so it's consolidating for 2 days. It looks like it should stay inside there again today. Um, you're up on the month, but you're red. Okay, and you're inside on the week. It's only a Monday. All right. So Lily, and that one's a little bit more tricky just because you've got more red in there. So I would be a little cautious on that. Here's another one. Johnny John just cannot get its act together, made the move to the upside and then broke. And then you got the 3-1-2 that failed, and then 2-2 back down. Give me back down to 245. Maybe I'm interested. I think this thing needs a. I don't know what it needs, but you're shooter down and you're stuck inside weak, and the quarter's coming down. So I'd be a little bit cautious on this one as well. All right, on Johnny John. Healthcare, United Healthcare. Um, I think this 222. I think we see 222 back up before the end of this. Before things turn around at the end of the month here. All right, I think that these healthcare stocks just might turn around and surprise us by the end of the month here. And again, we got so many twos up there, and then we got the discretionaries where they kind of cleaned up their act all of a sudden, and now all of a sudden there's a lot of twos. They were kind of trapped inside. Now there's still a lot that are in there, but that group is getting a little bit better. It's starting to show itself today as well. All right, so healthcare, keep an eye out. I will come up with some more names. Like my core has been coming back down. COR. This thing has been a beast. It goes hammer back up today after the big, got up to 314 and then gave it up. Top of the broadening formation. She breaks back down. Now you're hammering back up. It's just showing how strong this thing is. All right. Trying to buy some of this today. but we'll see. We'll see. It's hammered up really really nice already on that one. All right, so that one, and then Abbott. I think Abbott looks great. Um, Abbott is really, really strong. You got an inside day today, probably looking for a 2-1-2. Again, I can't say that tomorrow they're going to rally and the next day they're going to have to rally. I'm going to say that over the next 9 days, there's going to be more positive days than there's going to be negative days. And on those negative days, we want to be nibbling. That's what I think about healthcare. I'll leave it at that. Healthcare, a little better there. Financials, I wouldn't touch here. Just they moved up too much. I wouldn't be chasing those either right now. And then, if anything, coming back on the wild card is our staples, right? Staples are down today, all right? So I got XLP coming back down today. And when XLP goes down, JJ wants to buy some XLP when it comes down. All right. So we got down to a lower low here today at 84.59. We do have a lot of stuff that's still inside month there when I'm looking at them across the board right now. Um, Pride, PPC is still stuck inside month. Sam Adams, all the beers are stuck inside. Tyson Chickens is still one. So PPC and Tyson Chicken both inside. Dr. Pepper inside. Smucker's Jam, Dollar Gen, Hormel. I could go on forever, but we got a ton of them inside. So as long as there's going to be a big group of them that are going to be inside month, we're going to have to wait for the new month. All right, just got to wait for the new month and see if they want to come back to life again. I still think they're going to be better before the end of the year. Um, all right, so that's it. For the rest of this day, let's see if the futures can get their act together here. All right, diamonds. What are you doing? All right, what are you doing there, diamonds? Sorry, I got Disney's in that group. DIA. Sorry about that. All right, so trying to get something going here, but can't seem to get it going. And then we'll go back to the cues again. Chop, chop, chop. All right, so today's a chop day. I don't get too crazy about anything today. I got one thing more that I want to talk about, and that is Amazon. All right, it's starting to make a move. Now, we get to the top of the range as we start to get to the top of the range here. All right, so this is an equilibrium. All right, if we get back up inside in here, it just gets juicier and juicier. All right, because I don't think that Amazon is going to bust out here and then all of a sudden start getting back up to 266. All right. I do think that eventually, yes, Amazon will get its act together, but I don't think so anytime soon right now. So let the new month go through, and then I think there's going to be some puts up here. I think you're going to find some puts up there. All right, if it does get up there, and then I would wait. I'd still be waiting here on Amazon. Who knows? This whole tech thing could be going into the fall. All right, I think that August could be a flat month. Uh, July, for the most part, it's just been choppy. It's been super choppy. We could probably stay in the choppy into August, and then maybe September we start to figure out what's going on, and then we'll have a better idea about rates, which are probably not going to do anything anyway. Watching the 458, it's not really moving on the 10-year, so everything's pretty quiet. All right, so all that being said, that's it. Stick with the Chiners. They're on the move, man. All right, they'll pull back. You can get a chance and get in there. All right, so everybody have a good day. Be good.